Good evening and welcome to another episode of Que-stead-Que. What you gonna do? I don't know, but something's gonna grow. Well, hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Que-stead-Que. Well, look at this, y'all. I hadn't even been paying attention to my Crenshaw melon, and I happened to look down on the ground today and I said, this looks like it has grown. Because remember, it broke in half a few weeks ago and I couldn't even get it to train up the string there. It has just about made it all the way back up to the clothesline. This thing is doing it. And it looks as if I might have, yes I do, a Crenshaw melon, y'all. Look at there. Look at there. I'm telling you, the fertilization, and my sister said the same thing today because I was telling her, I said, Sherry, my stuff didn't start looking like it was halfway a garden. I said, but then I fertilized like a week and a half ago. I said, and all of a sudden, everything just kind of caught up to where it should have been from June. And she said, I did the same thing before I left for Alaska. She said, and I came back, she said, and I have all kind of herbs ready. She said her French tarragon is ready, her basil. I said, get it plucked and bring it over so I can dehydrate it for you. So she plans to do that. Look at my baby, y'all. It's getting bigger by the hour. By the hour. It's almost time to pluck. Okay. And then look at all these flowers, male of course, but that's all right because we have some new females. Let's see, here's one. That's not the one I pointed out the other day. Here's one. Now that is one I pointed out the other day, but it's growing. And I'm gonna show you another one I pointed out the other day that has grown. Right there. Oh yeah, it's growing. And then this one right here. Wait, let me get the camera on it. Hold up, y'all. Got to show you. Got to show you. Right there, right? I got leaves all in my face. I can't really see, but right there. Okay, and let's see. So, oh, here's another one right there, and it's growing right here. Wait, down at the bottom. Wait, let me find it. Yep, I'm touching it right there. There he is. Because y'all know cucumbers will hide. So Diva melon, now this is the parthenogenic one. And I know, Renee, you just planted a non-pollinating one. Make sure fertilization. That was the secret because you know I fought with this thing. Fought with it. And it was just producing the males. And once I threw that fertilizer in, that was all she wrote. This thing told me, okay, Q, now we're doing business. I will produce for you. And it is producing. And my melon. I'm getting a Crenshaw, y'all. A Crenshaw. Okay, let's walk over. This is what I've done today. I stopped a few minutes ago because the wheelbarrow last night from all that rain and today was full of water. So I had to get rid of that. And then I left it full of wood chips. So the wood chips are sopping wet. So I had to use them. So I wanted to empty it out. And I stopped here because I still have to get the rest of my weed mat, well, my plastic. And I'm trying to decide. First of all, my sister told me that she has a lot of weed mat at her house. She's like, I'll bring it to you. Thank you. So I'll let her bring that. And then, but I'm still gonna buy some because I believe that once I'm through with this and the size of the greenhouse and the trail, I believe there's going to be enough left to do that back area. I believe it. It looks as if, because I haven't gone through that first side yet. I'm down to the cement, but that's just one side. The rest of it, I haven't touched. So I still have a whole nother half a thing. And I know I'm going to finish this area with that first half and down the side of and the trail. Now the size of the greenhouse, I may go into that second area and I'll show you when I walk over there. But I think it's going to be enough to do this, the size of the greenhouse, and back there. Now I have to make a decision regarding this greenhouse because Emily said that she was going to have her friend to look at it. Hopefully her friend can come on the day that I do the thing. But I might go on and just go on and do this and be done with it. And I can still tie the rope. It's just not as tight as I would like for it to be, because I have a feeling this isn't going to get straightened out. It's going to take too much to do it, but I think it's okay. I was able to stop the sagging by the wood, and if I put that rope over it, which I haven't done yet because I was waiting on it to get fixed, if I can put that rope over it, that's going to tighten it some, and it's going to hold it down. And I have to remember, this is supposed to be a snow-proof greenhouse. That's why I bought it, because that's why it's in the shape that it is, the pointed top. And I can see where that snow may just roll on down. It would have rolled down better if it was drum tight, but I don't know. I'm gonna just take my chance. But if anything, that wood will be in here. All that extra wood I have will be shoring it up. So I might have to go with the ghetto way for this winter, and then next summer, start off, you know, running and get somebody to come in and fix it, you know, the way that it should be. But for now, oh, let me let this window down because my thing fell, my chicken wire. Let's see if I can get this. Yep, there we go. I got it tied on there. I'm just trying to get it loose so I can get this window closed, and it's not working. I'm not going to waste y'all time with that. Oh, there it go. Nope, didn't go. Okay, so I stopped here. I could have went on and did this little bit over here where the tarp is, but I'm going to overlap it. And that's because some of this have a hole, and as you can see, weeds have busted through. So I'm going to overlap that with the new plastic. I've got to get that section right there cleaned up because I'm going all the way down. And when I did over here, it kind of pronounced my swell a little bit, but I still want to dig that swell a little bit deeper. But you can almost tell that it's a swell there now. But anyway, so I did this. I stopped here because of this right here. I'm gonna get all that down there cleaned up and then run the trail from the bottom where you see that swell begin all the way down to the end of the greenhouse, down this side of the greenhouse, and then the rest of the keyhole garden. I think it looks a lot better. It looks a little more polished to me. It just looks farmy. I don't know, but it looks better. And once I get this grass cut, it will look even better. It looks better than what it looked. Let's put it that way. I think you all can agree. I will be cutting down that flower bed, and if by chance there's enough chips, I might chip that area too. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. You still see some of the tiger lily stems up. The dead ones, these weren't quite dead. They still have some green, so they won't pull up easily. But the ones that pulled up easily, I went to every bed and I pulled up all the tiger lily stems. And then the plant is starting to die back, which it does every year. And that's the reason why I usually cut them down. And so once it dies back, I will get the plants cut down, get the beds raked out and de-weeded, and it'll be ready for next spring. So that will happen probably in September. As you can see, I did the tiger lilies over here. I have some stems that are still halfway there because they weren't quite ready, but the tops broke off. They just snapped. So I went on and took them because I know I'll be de-weeding this, and I will be cutting down the flowers at the end or towards the end of the season. And then we did the same over here. We did the same right here. Oh, and I cleaned up all that brush I had laying on the patio and on the ground. And I filled up a bag, which is over on the other side there by the door, next to the garbage can. And I did that flower bed too. But see how much I have left? Let me back up here. See, I'm just now hitting the bottom in this area, but I still have this big giant pile. And I think this is gonna finish off the keyhole garden and most of the trail, if not all. If that's the case, this is what will be left to do the sides of the greenhouse, or some of it, and that back area. I think I have enough, you guys. I really do. I think I have enough. So slap me 5. And this area still, I'm gonna rake those rocks out, and I'm still gonna put mulch in there. Alrighty, let's look at my baby. Only the strong survive. Look at it. I mean, it survived too. It just took off where it continued where it left off, and the new leaves are coming good. The tendrils, everything. I might mess around and get a Korean melon this year because I'm seeing something right here. Hold on, what is this? Okay, that's a flower coming. Hopefully it'll be a female for me. This one right here too. Hold on. Right, I always have to use my finger. Right there. That might be female. And it's good, and it's in a good compost soil, and it's been fertilized. No doubt the nitrogen is what's got the leaves coming. And this one is sprouting again. That little Korean melon is resilient. Okay, let's check the patty pan. It's looking good down there. And I'm surprised. I saw Booger all day yesterday, and I'm surprised Booger has not found the gardens, okay? Because he could easily get into it, then I'll be mad. But, hey, he's getting his food from somewhere. Okay, I'm shaking these corn things, these tassels. Okay. And that rain is helping too. I've got them all the way down now, with all but those 2 little ones on this end. They just didn't do anything because they did not get any sunlight. So I should pull them up, but I'm gonna leave them there. I'll leave them there. I might can get them going for a September harvest. I can move them later. Okay, so let's go into the, we're not looking at anything else. Y'all know what it looks like. And of course I had to walk out here in the thunder and lightning and pray the whole time, God, please don't let me get struck, because I accidentally left the green beans and peppers uncovered. And I started to take a chance and leave them all night. Then I thought this would be the one time that Raquel the squirrel would come and eat every last morsel. So I risked life and limb at about midnight, 1 a.m., somewhere around there, right before I went to bed, when I discovered and remembered that I hadn't covered that. And it was thundering. I mean, it was thundering something terrible. And the lightning, it was that crackle kind. But I snuck out. Lightning only flashed twice while I was out there. And believe me, I was working fast, okay? All right, let's look at gin. Not only do we have gin, we have some others. I pollinated gin today. The flower was open, and then I got to a male flower. It's no longer there, but I took that whole male flower, and y'all know I went to work on that pollination. Dang, this plane is a little close. And then I took this and put it in another male flower. In fact, let's do it now again. Let's do it again since this one's open. And I made sure that I had yellow on the Q-tip. There it is. It's yellow. And let's stick it in there. Stick her in. Come on, baby. You're gonna have twins now. Okay. Now, I found a lot more today, and they have taken off. I think we went over that yesterday, where I found a whole bunch of other melons or honeydew. So we won't even go over that today. Now, we do have a small whoop, whoop, whoop. It's not a total seed alert. It's a halfway seed alert. Peas. We got 2 peas. Well, actually 3. See that green there? And then you got one right here. That is fast, y'all. So we got 4 peas coming up thus far. 4 plants out of, I think I planted 12. 2, 4, 6, 8. Let's see, this is, 10, 12. Yep, I planted 12. So far, we're a fourth of a way there. We've got 4 coming up. And I expect to see these green beans in the next couple of days. By this weekend, we should see the green beans, and we should see the sweet peas, and possibly the squash. One more look at gin. I'm loving this thing. Look at it. Doing good. Okay, I harvested some more herbs today, and I did my second batch that I had because I processed the one batch from yesterday. And so my sister, I told her, oh Lord, y'all, hold on, I think, y'all know I get excited. I think that I'm looking at my first, good God, wow! Excuse me, y'all. Y'all know I get crazy. A female squash. So, and then we got this male flower here. It's gonna open tomorrow, but we got other male flowers coming right along with that. I will get it pollinated and I'm going to get a squash. Because I quit eating the leaves and the flowers weeks ago. In fact, I've got some flowers down there. I just stopped. I said, now's the time to start, because I can eat leaves and flowers off of my new squash that I'm planting for the fall. So this I will let produce. And I got a female, y'all. I got a female. Finally. I'm telling you. Oh. And just think, I was so sad a few weeks ago. Now I am happy. Okay. And I saw that while I was sitting there. It jumped out at me because I'm so used to seeing males. And I'm like, wait a minute, I see a little puff over there. And sure enough, it's a female. Yellow squash at that. So that's the right plant. So that is wonderful. If I don't get but that one squash, I'm happy. But usually once your females start, they keep going. And I'm going to fertilize again. I don't want to overdo it, but it's been 2 weeks now. I think the beginning of August, I'm going to fertilize again. Okay, we're at 16 minutes and I shouldn't be this far into it. I was trying to make this short. I can't seem to stay under 20 minutes. But the one thing I wanted to announce, now is the time. Okay, for you herb enthusiasts, y'all know what the top herb is, the very top, and it's the most expensive herb in the stores. 1 ounce of it could cost you about $50, if not less, a little less or a little more. And y'all know what that is. Saffron. Well, I saw a post come up on Facebook from this lady who sells saffron bulbs, and she was wanting like a lot of money for these bulbs, and people were like, oh, I want to order and all that, and she put the information, but I was like, and I could find something cheaper. So I took my butt over to eBay, and I found it was some people selling saffron. Some of it was very expensive for the bulbs or the seeds. And so this one lady was selling them $4 per bulb. And of course you have to pay shipping. So I was like, that's not bad. So I went into my don't you dare touch money, because y'all know I get my pay tomorrow. So I was like, okay, let me go on into the do not touch money, and I can replace that tomorrow when I get paid and order me some saffron. So I ordered 2 saffron crocus bulbs. And so they're not set to ship until September. And so after the bloom, because you know the bloom is in the fall. And so after she harvests her saffron for the year, then she'll start sending out the bulbs. And so I ordered 2 of them. So what I'll do is prepare one of my, I have 2 planters, like what I have the tree in on the side, and then Robert has the other one he's supposed to be bringing back. I'm gonna use one of those planters to put those 2 bulbs in, and I'm gonna see how it does, and that's gonna give me free saffron. So that little $4 investment plus shipping will be well worth it if they bloom for me next year. And so now it's time for me to go into deep study over the winter on the care of saffron, what to do, how to harvest, everything, because I've never grown it before. I've never even tasted saffron. If I have, it was in something and I didn't know it. But anyway, that French terracon is what got me hooked on, and I'm gonna try other different herbs next year, herbs that they don't sell here. All you find here is your regular. And so I'm gonna go online and I'm gonna start getting some of those medicinal herbs. I want some moringa, I want some mullein, I want some comfrey. I'm ready, and I know that might not be in the herb family, but I just want some of the stuff that you can't find here in Michigan because of our cold climate. With this greenhouse, the sky is the limit for me. And that saffron will be kept in here. I might move it out you know, in the spring or whatever, and let the bees do what they do with it and stuff. And then it's gonna, when it's time for harvest, I'll bring it right in here as soon as it blooms. Okay, you guys, I'm right at 20 minutes, so I'm gonna get off of here, you guys. So if you're interested in saffron, now is the time, because after what I read, when I ordered mine, she had 12 left from that one. Then she has another posting where, not posting, but advertisement there on eBay where you could buy it in bulk, starting with 4. And so, but anyway, she said that once it's gone, then you can't get it again until next year. And so this is it. So this is the time, just like how we buy our garlic bulbs and all that stuff. You have to get it at a certain time. So anyway, I'm just letting y'all know, in case you don't already know, if you're interested in growing some saffron, this is the time. Get on eBay, Etsy, all the different sites. You can even pull saffron, you know, bulbs up online. You might pay $2.3 million if you want it from like a reputable company or whatever. I don't know. You know, I don't know how much it would run. I just went on to eBay because I found that the farmers on eBay, usually with the exception of that pumpkin, that should have been that came from a seed pack. So I can't blame eBay for that. But I've never had any problem with the farmers, and they always send a free gift. I mean, they're so nice, and they're cheaper. And I've yet to have a seed to not germinate every time I order from the farmers, you know, the local farmers from whatever area that have an eBay store. Every one of them have always been great. So I highly recommend them if you want to save money with seeds. You know, I'll go through the big sites and I'll look to see what they have. And then if it's something that I like, and I'm seeing that Baker Creek might be selling that pack for $7, I'll go right to eBay and pull up that name and variety, and boom, you might find that seed for $1. And lots of times it's free shipping. Okay, so I'm gonna get off of here now, and I will talk to you guys later, and may God bless you all. So I'm at a standstill with the wood chipping until Friday. I asked my sister if she could come and take me. First of all, I need to get groceries, and so I asked her if she could come take me to do that, and then I was gonna see if she would take me to get what I needed to get for the, you know, for the tarping. And doggone it if she didn't get called for jury duty, and she has to report tomorrow. I'm laughing at her because I got called in 2019. So she's going to be there all day. I told her, don't think you're going to just be there a few hours. You have to be there at 8 o'clock in the morning, and you will not be getting out of there until 5. I said, take a book, because you'll be doing a lot of sitting and looking silly. And then, you know, they'll call you for whatever, and then they do the picking process and all that. And she was like, I'm going to tell them I can't serve. I was like, you better not. I was like, you do it, and you'll mess around and end up on the darn jury. I said, keep your mouth shut and just hope that they don't choose you for part of the jury. I was like, but don't you dare say what you don't want to do and all that. I said, shoot. So I escaped. So I didn't have to serve. You know, I went that one day, and then that was it. But anyway, so that means I can't go to the store tomorrow. So therefore, and Crops and Robert is coming in tomorrow. I told him to wait till tomorrow when I got paid. And so because of his back surgery, I'm the one, he's going to show me how to take the battery out. And my car is up front, so I can't get it jumped. So I got to take the battery out, take it to the shop. The place that he's going to take me to, which is a discount battery place not far from me, and get the battery. We'll take that one in, get the battery, then he'll show me how to put the battery. Well, once I put the battery in, he can hook it up, but it's just that he can't lift the battery because of his restrictions and the back surgery and all that. All right, you guys, so this time for real. Goodbye, and may God bless you all.